What is going on, guys? My name is Clint Willoughby. I'm bringing you skateboard solutions, and I'm here to provide you guys tips from my 22 years of experience riding a skateboard, help you progress your skateboarding at a more rapid pace. There really is a trick to every trick. When you get those tricks down, you get the opportunity to excel your skateboarding more quickly. So I hope you like my channel. Let's get to it. What is going on, guys? Today we are going to learn backside 180s, and a backside 180 is when both your board and you do a half of a rotation. That we're going to go over in this video are preparing for the trick, foot placement, shoulders, popping the trick. Let's get it. Before we start this trick, some of the things that you're going to want to already know how to do are ollies. I think you should be comfortable riding switch because you're going to be riding away from this trick switch. And another thing that you might kind of do to prepare is like backside power slides. So like I said, this is going to be the first trick that I'm teaching that you're going to actually be kind of going blind. When you do a backside 180, you're turning this way, and so it's like you're really landing blindly, and there's a lot of mental blocks that can get in the way of just landing the trick. And so what I would maybe start with is just trying to get comfortable doing like backside power slides. That way kind of get the feel for what the distribution of weight is going to look like. All right, so now we're going to talk about foot placement. So your front foot is essentially going to be just like it's going to be when you're doing an ollie. I don't think that you should change anything with how you're doing an ollie. I think that's pretty much exactly the same. My back foot, you would think that it's going to be hanging off the board, but it's not. You need it centered in the tail in order to get the pop for the trick. So foot placement will be something like this. So when you're preparing for the trick, your weight is pretty evenly distributed between your tail and your nose. I would say 50-50 as far as like where you're putting the pressure. With backside 180s, I typically have kind of my weight on my toes. You know, like the balls of my feet. Where my toes are. So let's get into shoulders. When I'm riding and preparing for a backside 180, I am going to be swaying, and as soon as I pop the trick, I'm looking behind me. So much like the front side 180, our legs are going to follow where our shoulders are moving. And so by the time I wind up, I'm looking this way. So for the pop of this trick, since we're already swaying our arms and winding up for the trick, something that has helped me with this trick is I pop it just like I would an ollie, and I kind of wait until I pop, and I start shifting my front foot over. I use my front foot and my back foot to turn the board. So I start shifting my front foot over, and as the tail comes up to my back foot, that's when I start shifting my back foot. one of the last things that I'm gonna go over is the distribution of weight in the air. So as I said, we pop, maybe scoop slightly, but not a whole lot, because we want to kind of allow the tail to come up before we start turning the board. It'll give us leverage to actually spin the board. And by that time, our shoulders are already going to be around most of the way, so it'll be easy for our feet to follow. In the air, I typically transfer a lot of my weight to this, my front foot, because I'm landing switch. So I have this leg, my front foot, a little bit more straight when I land. Just be careful not to put too much pressure on that front foot because it'll slip out. But what that does is, if I don't get it all the way around, it allows me to pivot a little bit or to power slide the rest of it.
There you have it. You have everything that you need to roll away. Thank you for watching my channel. And if you like the content, please subscribe. It helps support the page. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you next week in my next video. Have an awesome day. Go skateboarding.